Welcome to the Kline May Showcase. I am Sandy with the Kline May Group here in Augusta County. If you see any homes you're interested in this week, please don't hesitate to give our office a call. And thanks to all of our sponsors for this week's show.
Hey everyone, my name is Derek Shadori. I'm with Kline May Realty.
And I'm Veronica Amaro with F&A Mortgage.
Join us for our first time homebuyer seminar. We do it the first Friday of every month from 5:30 to 7:30 at the Kline May Harrisonburg location. Don't forget to RSVP.
And we will cover the basics of first-time home buying from the real estate point of view and the mortgage process.
We hope to see you there.
Hi, I'm Karl Waizecker, Principal Broker at Kline May Realty. Thank you for joining me for another Q&A with Kline May. Today, again, we're here at Pulp Smoothie Bar, located inside of the Shenandoah Bicycle Company in downtown Harrisonburg. I'm going to try one of their fantastic acai bowls later on. Our question for today is really, what do we think is going to happen in 2025? In our last episode, we talked about kind of wrapping up 2024, some differences between Rockingham and Augusta County. And so the question now becomes, what do we think is going to happen in 2025? And I think we will see generally a continuation of 2024. I think both Rockingham and Augusta markets will see an increase in sales. We'll most certainly see an increase in price. Right now, to finish out the year, the average sales price in Rockingham County is just over $385,000. And the average sales price in Augusta County is right at $340,000. I think Rockingham, by the end of 2025, will be over $400,000 for the first time ever. And I think Augusta will probably be in the $350 to $360 range. So if you're a buyer, I know interest rates are important as far as affordability goes, but prices are going to continue to rise, so it's important to lock in a house as soon as you can. Talking about interest rates, most of the experts are predicting that rates will slowly come down throughout the year and we'll end up somewhere around the 6% range. I agree with that. There's always a little uncertainty when there's a new president that's inaugurated and the effect that administration's policies might have on the financial markets and interest rates, but I think the interest rates will slowly drop. We're not going to see 5% anytime soon, and certainly not going to see 2.5% or 3%, maybe ever again. 6% is a historically low rate if you look back over the last 50 or 60 years, and I think folks should jump on that if they have the chance. Inventory, the last component, seems to be increasing. There is a tremendous amount of new construction that has been approved, especially in Rockingham County. Once that begins to come online, hopefully it'll relieve some of the inventory problems and some of the urgency and competition that buyers feel, and maybe we can get back to a little more balanced market. We'll see what happens. So here at Pulp Smoothie Bar, what they started with, their original idea was acai bowls and smoothies, and they were really promoting and captivated by the health benefits of acai and the energy, and it just fits so well with cycling. So I've been a big fan of these smoothies and bowls for many years, and I'm happy to try another one again today. On the menu, you can get any kind of combination of ingredients that you like. I almost always go for the short mountain, and then I have them add some blueberries. To me, that is the perfect bowl of food. As always, if you've got a location you'd like to see us try out, or coffee you'd like me to try, or a real estate question you'd like me to answer, please send that to questions@klinemay.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Hey everyone, my name's Derek Shadori. I'm with Kline May Realty.
And I'm Veronica Amaro with F&M Mortgage.
Join us for our first time homebuyer seminar. We do it the first Friday of every month from 5:30 to 7:30 at the Kline May Harrisonburg location. Don't forget to RSVP.
And we will cover the basics of first-time home buying from the real estate point of view and the mortgage process.
We hope to see you there.
Come back to us and say, we had such a good time, this is like being at somebody's house.
And watching all the horses and buggies go by, drinking their coffee on Sunday morning.
Jack and Brenda, we really appreciate you all having us out for lunch today at the Thomas House here in Dayton. Kevin said when we got here, it's been 30 years since he's been here.
When my parents were younger, I lived down the street, and it would be a great place for us to come and get some breakfast, and of course the country lunch, the good old meatloaf and fried chicken.
Growing up, this was always like our Saturday morning, come in for biscuits and gravy.
Good to have you guys here.
Thank you.
This is a pretty timeless place, but y'all are relatively new owners. I know you bought it in 2019.
It's been around since 47, 48, ever since Lottie started it. We were pretty excited to get here. We had some ideas for the Airbnb, and as soon as we came out into spring, we're like, all right, great, we'll make some money now that we're out of the winter. And then the pandemic happened.
Our main goal was to keep our folks employed while we were working through it. The folks who work here have always been kind of a family, and so many of them stuck around when we bought the place.
It was a good opportunity for us to go through things like the meatloaf and say, hey, how can we keep this attractive to the customers that are currently buying it, but then also make it a little bit more timeless as we move forward.
From my perspective, there was a lot of talk when you all bought it. It's like, oh, are they going to do a complete change up? And I think it's great that, while you definitely improved some things, you kept the feel. It's great to see the same friendly faces that I saw when I was a kid.
But about half the staff is still here, and we've got people that have been here for 23 years.
Wow.
How many restaurants have people that have been there 23 years? Not many. Good for you. Good for you for keeping staff.
That's one of the most amazing things is when we first bought it, hearing all the stories of the folks, the older folks who are like, oh yes, I bring my grandchildren here today, but my parents brought me here. It's the generational thing that happens here, all the meeting groups.
The staff's been here for 20, but the customers, they've been coming here for 50, 55 years, so they tell us all the stories about Lottie.
If you're looking to move to a place like this and settle down, a small town like Dayton, where you can just walk to the Thomas House and grab a good old country meal, is rare.
And it's more than just the food. It's a place for the community to come together. We have a lot of community groups, a lot of church groups that come here, and they use this building as their meeting place. We've got a group that comes in on Saturdays, and they do trivia and family reunions.
You all were talking about an Airbnb that you have above, that is Dayton proper's only Airbnb.
We were not going to reside here like some of the previous owners, and we thought what a better use of the space than to allow folks to come in and stay. We have 2 rooms, each has their own bathroom, and then they share a common area.
You got Bridgewater and Harrisonburg, and you're right in between. You've got a lot to offer.
And now that the Quilt Museum is down the street at Silver Lake Mill, we have folks who come from out of town to see that.
And they enjoy the quaintness of the town itself.
We really want to thank you guys for having us. The food is great. It's exactly what I thought. Just awesome.
Just as I remember it, but thank you all again so much for having us and for sitting down and chatting. It was great to get to know you all a little better as well as your business.
Thank you.
What if you could take advantage of lower mortgage rates without refinancing? With DuPont Community Credit Union's new Rate Drop Mortgage, you can. DCCU's Rate Drop Mortgage lets you lower your rate every 12 months if rates drop. Just pay a processing fee per rate adjustment. No refinancing or new closing costs required. Enjoy flexible home financing with DCCU's Rate Drop Mortgage. Visit mydccu.com or talk to a mortgage advisor today to get started.
In Kline May, I see myself as growing. I gain knowledge every single day. There's new stuff every day that you have to learn to adapt with the market and stuff. And yes, I see myself growing in the future. I'm just fresh out of high school. I graduated in January, yes. Currently, I am in my first month of real estate. I still try setting up marketing, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff, and get people to know that I'm a real estate agent in the area. They do training weekly. We have meeting every Tuesday, 9 a.m. in the morning about how the current market is updated. So I think it's a very big tool to boost up my career. This is a very good community to be in. People are very supportive, very helpful. Kline May definitely support me a lot.
We all want to give our kids the best of everything, the best nutrition, the best education, and the best place to grow up. even the air they breathe. Lennox strives to provide the best air quality for your family's home, free of indoor air pollutants.
At Landis Heating and Air Conditioning, they can install a Lennox customized comfort system in your home. Let Landis sweat the details so you can relax in comfort. Call my friends at Landis Heating and Air Conditioning today.
Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
Welcome to Kline May Realty. All right, hold on. Let me read this first. Seen a home to... I can't do this. Oh no. I'm just reading, I'm not remembering. Oh, I have to do it again? I forgot what to say. Come on, give me a break. We hope you enjoyed our show. Thanks again to our sponsors. See you next week.